My first guests are both Emmy winners and two of the funniest, most talented people I know. Gosh, I love them so much. This is very exciting. They've reunited as their iconic characters, Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World, for a big Super Bowl commercial for Uber Eats airing this Sunday. Look out for it. It is really good. Here's Mike Myers and Dana Carvey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Party on.
Welcome to the Tonight Show.
Yeah, we're going to come and get some.
Oh, come and get some.
We're going to come and get some right now.
Oh, okay. It's good to have you guys here. Come and get some.
I'm going to tour a character I call Red Necky, the redneck comedian, but I'm going to hire other comedians to play him. Red Necky, I'm the redneck comedian. I knew a redneck married his sister only because mama turned him down. Come and get some. Come and get some is his catchphrase. Come and get some. The other day, come and get some is blowing up on my podcast. Yeah,
Come and get some.
Come and get some.
My kids, everyone wanted to have some food. I said, we only have enough hubcaps to go around to feed everybody. Come and get some.
Come and get some.
You should throw. Come and get
Now
some.
it's your turn to laugh.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, come and get some is in everything. My grandpappy invented the phrase dollars to donuts. Every time he got a buck, he bought a donut. He died at 47. Come and get some.
Dude, come and get some is the best thing.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
You ever crap so big you don't know it gonna flush down that toilet? Come and get some. It's just bad jokes, folks. It's not supposed to be good.
Oh my God.
Come and get some. That's Red Necky, the redneck comedian. You can see it, hear it on my podcast. Fantastic, with Dana Carvey.
Come and get some.
Come and get
some. I have lots of questions that I want to ask. I've never asked you before. Yeah. How long have you known each other, and what do you remember each about meeting each other? Dana, you first.
Michael and I met. I guess it was the late 80s. I'd done SNL. I was freakily fortunate to get on Saturday Night Live. And I was there for a couple seasons, I guess. And then our latest new cast member appeared, and it was Mike Myers. And I liked him right away. He was a very, very clever lad. And we, that was I think we just met around town in the maelstrom of SNL. Just the most intense thing you could ever experience, I think. Mike, don't you?
Yeah. And I hadn't seen the show because I lived in England and it wasn't on in England. And then I moved to Canada shortly, and I came in to what appeared to me to be like this, and it's true, this all-star cast. And it's just like, oh my God, these guys are so fantastic. And then when I wrote Wayne's World, I just thought I'm going to, I'm sure that Dana Carvey's in my sketch, because just put good people in your sketch and it'll get on, so.
Well, the first few times we went on, we were kind of the last sketch. I think it took us a while.
You actually, the truth is, you were in the area that was of the SNL on the floor, where all sketches go to die. That was where.
Yes.
One all the way far back in the left.
Yes.
The dead corner. Yeah. That doesn't have an audience looking at you at all. They have to watch it on the monitor.
Yeah.
And you're just like, is anybody watching? You feel like you're sending it up into space or something.
Yeah,
and
you broke the curse.
See it.
We would jump up and down with energy. I think when you're last up and you're over in the corner, you're trying to be kind of defiant. Like, we'll just bring psychotic energy. Just screaming. But eventually, it caught on.
And when you do these sketches, you don't think it's going to be a film.
No, we didn't think it was going to be filmed. And then when we did it, we didn't think necessarily they were going to release it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really?
Remember, they were a little like, what is this? You remember?
Yeah, we didn't think they'd bring actual cameras to the set.
Yeah.
We were young. We didn't know. We weren't sure if it was a stage play or a puppet show at malls. But anyway, we...
when did you feel like it was a real movie? Because it was a giant, giant movie.
That summer, I think. We... Dana and I were invited to this rally that Ellen DeGeneres was hosting at Lincoln Park in Chicago. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that struck me was that Dana's the most relaxed performer I'd ever. First of all, it's just, let's just have fun. And I was like, all right, we're supposed to enjoy this. You're right, because I'm a bit of a tortured artist at times.
I think we all are.
We went
I just
out
wing it.
and he was like, let's just have fun. Come on, let's do it. And I was like, you're not really that person, are you? And he is really that person, because everyone always says that. But and I was like, all right, I don't have to be so tortured. You still be present. And he said something. I got a big giant laugh, and he was so calm that he would like be at this Lincoln Park, and he turned to me and go, do you want to eat at the hotel, or do you want to try and find a place in Chicago? And I'd be looking at him like,
I don't know if I
We can't talk about
we're
that
on
now.
stage. Don't talk to me. What are you doing? And he just waited. Ow. And then he'd be back in.
Isn't it fun though? Because even though you do have fun, it is comedy. But putting all that work into one little joke, and it could take you hours. It could take you a week to go. How do we gotta crack this? And then someone has to shake you and go, "It's comedy. Have fun." You go, right.
Come and get some.
Go and get some.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on.